Hello, and welcome to the Rhino Strong podcast. Seta's sipping hot chocolate or something.
Oh, it's tea.
Oh, it's tea, huh? You're
Yeah.
sipping tea?
It's cherry tea.
In your bunny outfit?
Yes.
Who doesn't know?
You knows!
You don't want to say it, do you?
Who doesn't know?
Who doesn't know?
Who doesn't know what? I don't know. I'm over my head. Moving on.
So,
Did you do your welcome?
I didn't do it. I'm not
Let's
gonna do
do
it.
it.
I'm not doing it.
You gotta.
I don't even remember what the fuck it is.
Just start it off.
No.
Welcome to the Rhino Strong podcast. I'm your host, James. And Seta is around here somewhere. Hi! There she is. Something like that.
Yeah. So anyways, since Seta has a meet coming up in like 3 weeks,
Yeah!
I thought I would do a little interview of her first meet, which was almost a disaster. And then her second meet.
Oh, previous. I thought you meant this was my first meet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like Steven Crowder.
Did you...
Okay.
Why did you get into equip lifting?
You.
Why?
Because you coerce me?
I coerced you.
Coerce me with the RAM,
I rammed you?
as I call it, the gateway drug. No, literally you. I mean, I knew about equip lifting. I didn't think it was in my realm of possibilities, like, ever. I knew it through Instagram. I didn't know anyone. Oh, no, I lied. I went to one meet of my sister's, and one guy had a bench shirt on. I had no idea what it was. Never saw it. I thought he looked weird. I don't even know how much he... Oh, what? That's...
That young kid.
Young kid. I don't know how well he did. He did well compared to the raw benchers, but that's still probably... I don't know. But that was my own first exposure to it. And then James, in person. I saw him come with his orange briefs. I thought he looked like a weirdo, to be honest. Well, the orange, it looks like you're a highlighter. And then, like I said...
Those are the old metal briefs.
Started with the RAM, which is similar to a slingshot, more or less.
You had metal briefs. Your first meet, you did metal briefs.
Yeah,
How'd your first meet go?
Because of you. Well, I won first place, and I wasn't just out of one person. I was competing against other women. I won the whole equipped different weight classes.
Yeah.
So that was fun, although I did... No, I bombed my...
You almost died?
I almost died. My first attempt...
You had she didn't have a suit, so we put 2 pairs of briefs on her. And she had gained too much weight. So they cut off circulation in her leg. And I kept asking her if she was okay, because she was complaining how tight it was. And she said she was fine. And she wasn't. And when she went to take her first squat, she lost complete feeling in her leg, and she just kind of
collapsed.
Tipped over, sideways. She pressed with her left leg, but not her right, because she had no feeling in it. So she it's like the fucking building tipping over.
Yeah.
And I was behind her. Thank God I caught her.
Well, if you're going to do it, that's the place to do it. Because, I mean, between the spotters are spot on, no pun intended.
And then your bench.
Then
you dumped the first one. You did a band shirt.
Wait, wasn't
you
that the second meet?
You used... No, it was the first... No, it was the first meet.
Oh, yeah, with what's his name?
You had Rich's bench shirt.
Yes, the green and black.
And it was, yeah.
I dumped...
It was a single ply band shirt.
Forward
You dumped forward, then you dumped back.
Which back was very weird for me.
Yeah.
And then
you managed to get the second... How much was it?
225 was my opener.
Yeah. It took you all 3 tries, which was scary because she only got 1 squat, and she missed the first one. Then she had to pass on the second attempt because we had to take off 1 pair of briefs, the ones underneath the other ones, and it wasn't enough time, so she only got her opener.
325.
Yeah, 325. And then the bench, she only got her opener.
No, bench, I got the third one.
which was your opener.
Oh, sorry. I think you meant
which was the opening,
first.
Your number.
Number-wise.
And then
I got all deadlifts.
You got all the deadlifts.
I tried a fourth, but that was a little too zealous.
That wasn't going anywhere.
No, it wasn't. Didn't even budge.
How much was it?
405. Now I can do it.
I know.
I'm a big girl.
And so then we decided to just get her a suit. So we got her a custom Overkill single-ply suit.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
It's very customized.
Yep. Yeah.
And
it's
I stay dry.
Bitch to get on. It's a bitch to get on. The first time it took an hour and a half hanging her. We hung her at Mount Vernon Barbell in the mono for an hour and a half just to try to get it on her. By the time it was on her, she did like 2 squats. It really wasn't going anywhere.
Deadlift.
Yeah, you have to do 2 squats. You did like a couple sets of squats. It just wasn't moving.
It's horrible.
And then
honestly, I wanted to quit.
You used the wagon wheel on blocks.
And
you could barely grab the bar. It was horrible. And then it was hard to get it off.
Yeah, if it stayed at that difficulty-ness, or that's not a word, I think I would have quit.
Really?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh, hour and a half. No, come on. No, it's hour and a half.
No, it was
you wouldn't
brutal.
fucking be able to do a meet.
It was brutal. But obviously...
But your legs didn't lose circulation like the 2 briefs did from your first meet.
Correct.
Yeah, so she trained that, and she took like about...
That's
like
single.
6 months. Yeah, and she did a single ply katana we had custom made, and she has continued to have trouble with that thing. It's just such a it's small, like it's such a small fucking touch ratio.
I think I'm getting better.
The bar path is
I know,
improved, but it's like
but it's
you either
not.
get it
Yeah,
or
no,
you completely don't. The bar path is such a small range of motion that you have to slide inside that window.
Yeah.
But so
what do I use? Titan? I don't. What's the blue one?
The blue one is Titan F6. They're both the same company. They're both Titan. But she so the second meet you squatted 450 something.
51.
451. Which is great. It was like an RPS 148 pound single ply record, and she got all her attempts easily. Her first squat, I completely buried it, and like everyone was telling me she was squatting way too low. So it's just funny how I get people that say that she's not squatting low enough. I never have her squat low training. She can get that low. And that's the proof. But anyways, so then she missed all of her bench attempts.
Yes.
It's a fucking disaster. So then she didn't even deadlift. And then like her third meet, it was just a squat only.
A month later.
Was like 2 weeks later.
3 weeks?
2 weeks later.
2-3 weeks later.
Yeah. She just went and squatted 460. And that was easy. She definitely could have went heavier. They wanted her to go heavier. They wanted to give her a 4th attempt, and I was like, she just had like a 9-pound PR. I was like, fuck it. Might as well cut it right there. I always fucked myself up doing stupid shit. So for everyone else, I kind of err on the side of less. Because you can always come back another day.
Yeah,
if you go too heavy, you will not come back another day.
Not even 3 weeks, and
yeah, it was
I went
right
up a weight
after,
class, even though I was the lowest practically.
Well, yeah, we just wasn't gonna fucking cut 4 pounds for what? We're just going.
No.
It was just going in there as a, she was invited to do as like a free squat meet, so she did it, and so there was no. I didn't really care to have her fucking cut weight, but so technically, yeah, this is kind of like her third real meet.
Yes.
And her openers should get her within, I think it was 45 pounds of being able to qualify for Laura Phelps' meet. So, all goes well there. Hopefully WPO, but we've been working on her bench, and she's actually not in her katana, but back in the F6 shirt. And she was able to touch today. Twice. 3 times, pretty easily. And the most was 295, so that's the most she's done in that shirt anyway, so.
And with commands.
Yeah,
so.
And with pauses.
It does make a difference.
Yep, she pauses. Yeah, which is kind of nerve-wracking because she's not touched her chest in 9 weeks so far. So it's been freaking me out that she hasn't actually. I mean, she does with like ram work and like other stuff, but the actual bench shirt. I mean, she's hit half boards. I have like soft boards I like better because it sinks in more like your real body. So she's done it with boards, and she's touched with even a half board, but that last fucking half inch, nope. But she did today, which is great.
And it felt good too.
Yeah. But we used the other shirt too. So we were using we're trying to, and she's just going to take longer to work the katana in. And so that's and her deadlift, whatever she gets. It'll at least be 405. So.
Sometimes I have to sit back and still I look at these numbers, and I'm just like, I never in a million years thought I would be doing this.
Yeah.
Even the kids at the gym.
I mean, you did 460.
Sometimes I have to sit back. I'm like he's 16 years old, 17 years old.
You know.
I think he's you get caught up in being around stronger people.
Well, that's the thing. You're never gonna.
Fun.
And we're not the strongest gym by far, but.
No, but I'm saying compared to other ones I've been to.
Well, yeah, this is definitely the strongest gym around here. Everyone is strong in some way. Majority of people are strong. And yeah, it's these kids are all fucking strong kids. You know,
I'm proud of them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I literally had
all of them can bench
pause.
3 plates, and all of them are benching over 4 plates or close to 5 in a shirt. And they're all squatting over 5. It's fucking crazy. Brock's squatting over 6. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Sometimes it's good to sit back and
just look at it.
Appreciate, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to take it for granted. This is a lot for 16, 17, 18-year-olds.
No, I know. We keep getting new powerlifters all the time, which is good because that's the focus. I just want to, I like training and helping everyone, but I do want it to be a strong gym. I do want powerlifters in there. And the more powerlifters we have, the more they'll attract. Like this meet, we have one in York Barbell, and that's going to be November 18th. That's IPA, and there's 4 people competing in that, and then from our gym, and then we got another 4 competing in Shauna Mendelson's meet, IPA meet in Long Island in December 10th. And Seta still might do that. Never know.
Yeah.
Fuck it. If this one ends up perfect and you feel good a couple weeks later, I mean, we're going to be there anyways. Why not? Who cares? We'll just see.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. We got a couple. Yeah, Brock. That young kid, Brock. He's got a really good chance of, breaking the all-time world record equipped for his age and weight, which is pretty wild. He hasn't even done a meet yet. He's been lifting for about a year. It's just pretty fucking. And then Matt out of nowhere figured out how to bench.
Yeah.
And he's doing fucking great. He almost killed himself today. He dumped 465 almost on his head, and then he came back and got it.
Well, that's why we have safeties and spots.
He came back and fucking. He didn't even tell me, but he didn't have it. He just started pushing back, and then it just rolled.
Yeah, what? He did it again and nailed it.
Yeah, this kid's got fucking courage, that's for sure. And Bill did 685. As much as Bill hates doing a crypt, I know he likes it. I know he likes putting the shirt on because he likes lifting heavy. I gotta get him to do a bench meet. I'm gonna do a full power meet anyways, but a bench only would be good for him just to do his first one. He'd like it. He'd do well. He's a beast.
So how did you get into Quipped?
How did I?
Yeah, I don't think you ever talked about that here. I know you talked about how you got into lifting.
Yeah. I ended up, there was a couple guys, there was a Bailey's in Fairmount, that, they were older guys. They were quite a bit older than me, 20 years older than me, but they were in powerlifting.
So, at that point, 40s? 40s, 50s?
Yeah, because I was early 20s, yeah. And they had some bench shirts. Not really no squat suits, but bench shirts. That was the first. That was all what I did there. I benched in the shirt a little bit, but I couldn't figure it out. I was always really shitty at it, but I was just super fucking strong. I mean, I went from. I literally was that guy who would fucking do whatever. I went from 200 pounds to 350 pounds in about 2 years. And I wasn't fat. I always grew easily.
Oh, you mean yourself, not what
Myself.
you're benching?
No.
Well, you have to make that clear.
Yeah, I always, my body weight, yeah.
I thought you meant benching at first, but I'm like, no, you bench
easily.
more than that.
And it's crazy because the most, I would be able to bench 600 raw. I could floor press 600. Most everything was 605. But my bench has always been stuck just under 8 with a shirt. I like teaching it, but I'm not really great in it. I wish I was better in it. I suck in it.
I don't think that you suck. Just you see other people.
I'm not good at manipulating it as much as I am seeing people do it and helping people do it. I'm not. For some reason, I think it's like maybe because my raw bench was so strong back then that I've always just tried to muscle it. I don't know. A couple, I've done good in some. There was a red shirt that I did really well with, a red Inzer. I like my purple Inzer. The black shirt that Bill wears was my shirt. I can't remember if it was a single ply or double ply. It's a metal shirt, which is kind of funny because I could barely get the thing on at 350 pounds, and Bill wears it. And see him standing like he's bigger than me. That's how big I was, and I'm 5'7", and I think barely fit on me. It's like reinforced. I had to reinforce the sides. I was always afraid it was gonna fucking blow out and kill me. Didn't.
No.
But yeah, the first time I put a squat suit on, I was always good squatting in a suit.
So did you start with briefs also?
No, started in a suit. Yep.
So who got you into that then?
West Side, when I went there and trained there. I had everyone. There was all kinds of fucking shit there. So
I'm sure you knew what stuff.
I knew what it was. I just didn't know how to use it. And that was fairly easy and moved fairly quick with me. What's funny is like I struggled with 600 pounds raw, but I could always leg press 1,200 pounds, and I didn't understand that. But I was just training the wrong things, and I was overtrained. My knees were always sore. My back was always fucking sore because you always kind of like roll your lower back. It always kind of curves a little bit when you leg press, and I would do 1,200 pounds for 20 reps, but I just couldn't figure out how to squat right. But it took about 6 months for me to squat 1,000 pounds. So it was there. My strength was there, but I couldn't figure it out. And then I ended up doing briefs, and then I just kind of combined everything. And then I really like fluctuating my weight. I've always been, I don't know. And then I get sick of the way I look, so I would just diet and lose weight. I think that pound for pound, I think that my best, the only time I've ever pulled over 8, I've been fucking, I was much lighter than 300 pounds. It was hard to deadlift over 300 pounds. Fuck.
When your body weight is 300 pounds.
Jesus Christ, yeah, it's just fucking a lot to get behind the bar is fucking tough. It's difficult.
So what was your how much did you weigh at your best deadlift?
240, 242, 243.
That's, yeah. A pound is...
I was a much lighter, yeah. And I pulled 805. You know, it's not like I think only my fucking problem is my grip. I swear, it's like when I had the pizza shop, I really feel rolling dough balls all fucking day long is what made my grip so strong. My grip is nowhere near as strong as it used to be. And now, I mean, I go hook grip. I don't do under over, but I can't, I'm losing the bar at over 6, you know. So I just gotta figure out a way that my grip will get stronger without
what about Play-Doh?
Fucking up my forearms. Play-Doh. No. Well, I mean, I did it for 9 to 12 hours a day.
When you're driving.
Yeah, I've been driving around with fucking Play-Doh all day. Yeah. I don't know. What do you know, Seta?
I know a lot more than I did 2 years ago.
You do?
I do.
A little bit.
I think it's more than a little bit.
Are you happy you got into lifting?
Yes.
You never wanted to do a clip lift. You always like, I want to still go back to raw.
No, I didn't always, but in the beginning, yes. I thought it was just like training with the equipment to help my raw numbers.
No.
It
was never meant that way. I know what you thought it was, and I told you that, but it was never going to be for that.
No.
I didn't want you lifting. It's not, well, not young. You're 40. 41. But you were 40 then. It's not like... Is there a reason to fuck... I mean, you like lifting, like powerlifting. Is there a reason to potentially get fucked up lifting raw?
No.
I didn't want you to get hurt, so... And you like lifting heavy. I knew you'd eventually...
Turn to the dark side.
I knew you'd eventually be done, yeah. Yes. It's funny, all the kids, they all wanted... I'm just going to stay... Benny's the last one to fucking... And even he wears a shirt now and then.
Yeah.
All of them. All the kids like, oh, I want to stay raw. They saw Brock go into gear, and they're like, oh, I'm going to do it. That was it. Even Bill.
Yeah, I never thought he would.
As soon as I get up here, as soon as he gets the briefs on and he squats in those, and he sees how it feels, he's gonna be done.
Yeah,
he's never gonna. He will say he'll like doing it, and he might complain, but he'll be excited when he has to wear them. He gets to wear them. He'll be done with it. He'll be so excited. Hey, fuck, your body doesn't feel beat up the same.
If I had to do one lift, I would try benching without it.
So that is the worst one.
Yeah, if I had to pick one.
Because that's like the one that you could fuck yourself
like
up the
I'm
most.
Afraid to squat.
I've tore my rotator cuff and forever. Like now I have an issue trying to like get your suit on the other day, jacking you up on the Smith machine. You know, my fucking shoulder. Every night, if I do something, little things, man, fuck my rotator cuff up because I tore it. And it's always going to fucking be an issue. And I don't even know. Fuck, that was Tuesday. It still bothers me. Off and on. I could squat yesterday, but I couldn't bench it all today. It's frustrating. You don't want that to happen to you, trust me.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't...
But you're better off rather not raw bench. Fuck it. What's the purpose of raw benching when you're not competing that way? Who cares?
No, as time has gone on, I less and less had that thought. Like, I have no desire to squat. The only time I squat raw is like in life if I'm picking up something.
Picking something.
Like I'm tying my shoe, I have to squat down or something.
You have no desire to squat raw?
No. Like I still have a little bit desire to even deadlift. I don't know if because my squat was so bad. I don't know the reason behind it. But trust me, I don't lose sleep over it. Like at all. I'm happy I went this route. Route?
Route.
I don't know which way I say it actually. Potato, potato.
You look funny with your bunny ears on and your bow tie.
I think I look fantastic. It was hard to get under the bar, though, with the bunny ears. We were benching today.
I know, so that's why I understand nobody had a video of you benching with the...
I think I took it off. Didn't I take it off towards the end?
But we missed your benches.
It's all right. It happened. It was 295.
There's no proof.
With the light bands above,
I don't know.
on top. What do you call it?
Yeah. The midi bands on top.
Well, with that logic, nothing ever happened before internet.
No.
So, yeah. It happened, trust me.
Alrighty. I think I'm going to end this here.
Sounds good to me.
Because I'm hungry. You can't eat.
Oh, no.
No eating for Seta.
Until next time, folks.
See you later.